Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel that loves a challenge. My apologies for being a tad late, I got held up at work. Anyway, I'm your host, Nuzlocke. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. I am just haven't had a time to, catch a break or eat or anything, so I am here. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, make sure to like, sub, share, follow, all of that good stuff helps the channel grow. Hit that notification bell so you're in the know. I'd like to say 3P EST, but clearly I am a little late today, so you know, it happens. Anyway, yeah, we'll go ahead and get right on into it. I don't really have any more set up. There are a couple things I'd like to go ahead and do, but, you know, I'd rather just go ahead and start it than not. For those of you guys who are here early, you'll probably hear it more than once here. There is more than likely not going to be a stream this weekend just because we're going to be out of town. I may still end up streaming, show you guys where we're at and stuff like that, but more likely than not, I'm going to say no. There probably will not be, but anyway. Okay, so what the heck were we doing? Right, Peach Fuzz here. I'm going to beat the ass of the water mons here to start with, so that way I can get a feel for how the rest of the gym is gonna go. There's also all those water trainers by Olivine that I don't think I bothered to deal with, so that might be an option. We'll go to town. That I will. Yeah, we haven't really... We don't get to take too many vacations. So, when we get the opportunity to, it's pretty nice. Ugh, son of a bitch. This happens, like, so often. I hate it. Alright, let's go heal, because we're not going to mess around. We're going to get our Electrofish going. We're not going to goof it. Yeah, the only thing I'm concerned about with this gym is the Starmie. That's the only thing that I think is going to be a slight bit of trouble, and I think I'm just gonna Ice Glock it, so... I'm first, come and get me, but you're not first. I've come and gotten you second. Man, I'm so tired. It's just been a very busy day at work. Peach seems stronger now, making a difference. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely much stronger. I wish I had the magnet, but the magnet is going to pop up on Sundays, so there's not much I can do about that. Hello, Simone. Yeah, that's wait until Sunday, but nothing doing until then. What pops up on Friday? Which of the siblings is on Friday? We'll check that here in a second, right? So, the Friday sibling is Frida on 32, which I believe we picked up Route 32 stuff. 35, Goldenrod, Ilex, Azalea, 33. Yeah, I think 32's way in the beginning. Miracle Seed. Miracle Seed just for beating Falconer when it's equipped. She gives you something that powers up poison-type moves. It's Miss Friday. Poison Barbs on Friday, yep. Can you change the in-game clock to Sunday? Sure, I could, but, I mean, no real point in it. Yeah, I could get the magnet, but I'm gonna try not to be as cheesy as possible. I'll just take what it comes to me when it does. This should be some good XP. A Gold Duck should be some pretty solid XP. It's not gonna wipe it in one go, but... Yeah, 42 means it should wipe out most of her Pokemon on the first try, but not necessarily. I don't think we'll have, like, trouble. I think we'll be okay. You know what I should do? Because I realize I'm not carrying any of them on me? Healing items. I don't have a single healing item on me right now. You gotta go because it's late. Alright. I think Super Potions should be more than fine. I don't think we'll need... not that many. 6 of them should be okay. Yeah, but I think Super Potions should about cover it. I can't see too many things doing some really nasty damage aside from the Starmie. And that really just depends on how much damage is being done. Since it's using an XP share right now, I would prefer to give it something else, but let's do it. You know, if this was an episode of an anime, it would be called Peach on the Beach or something like that. Yeah, probably something like that. Peach on the Beach. It's a good anime episode. Hell, if I could fit that in the title, I would definitely call it Peach on the Beach. Which, by the way, guys, so, when I get back, just so that way everyone is aware, I will be spending a week on Power World, and then we'll be back to our regularly scheduled broadcast. Just want to make sure everyone is aware. That way when I come back and people are like, ah, did you quit the challenge? No, I just put a week into Power World. Yeah, I've actually got some really, really good ideas for Power World I've been sitting here thinking of. We'll switch out to Orcs. This will also give me an option to go ahead and heal this thing up. Ooh, but it has a ground move, doesn't it? Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll hit it with the ice. We'll see how it goes. Oh, but it uses Earthquake. Disregard. We're just gonna Glock it. Not gonna accidentally do an Earthquake. I was about to use Lapras. Nah, no need. It's gonna be the fight of, two ice types, so this should go pretty much nowhere. Where the hell did I put my super potions? I just had them. Hello? Did I buy super repels and not super potions? Am I dumb? Did I buy super repels, guys? Because I'm an idiot? Losing a Magnezone to a rain-boosted Hydro Pump against Misty? Oof. Yes? God damn it. Alright. Let's just Glock it. Oh, that's not going to be very effective here. Nobody's going to be effective against anybody here. Just headbutt. Will faint in 3 turns. Ooh. I have to withdraw Parrot in order for Perish Song to stop working, right? Psychic. Is Psychic effective against Psychic? I do not recall in Gen 2 if Psychic is on Psychic. I think it's only Bug, Ghost, and Dark that's strong against Psychic. Yeah. Okay. So, we'll just do it this way. Just don't get cocky. Yeah, I'm trying not to. There we are. That's a repel. Thanks, guys. I don't know if you've noticed, but this is I think the 3rd game in a row that I have gone to buy potions and instead bought repels. I think this is just a tried and true. I think this has just become a meme that literally I go to buy potions and instead I just buy repels. Oh man. Oh, that's gonna be something that just comes up again and again and again. Oh, it's gonna get me in trouble during one of these streams. I guess not today. I guess I was just lucky. One day that mistake will cost you? Oh, I'm sure it will. But in the meantime, it's pretty fucking funny, isn't it? He's on just trying to ram bug repellent down his Pokemon's throats. To me, it is pretty fucking funny. Because I know one day I'm gonna be somewhere. You're doing your Nuzlocke right now? Alright. I know one day I'm gonna be doing, and I'm gonna get into some serious battle. I'm gonna, like, go into the Elite Four. I'm gonna be like, max potions? Oh yeah, let's buy a load of these. And I'm gonna burn out all my money. And then I'm gonna get into a fight, and I'm gonna be like, shit, I need to heal my Pokemon. And I'm gonna look in my inventory, and it's gonna be nothing but max repels. We all know this is gonna happen at some point. It has been processized. Yeah, that's gonna be the worst part. I'm gonna laugh so much. Like, I'm gonna be real mad about it and kick myself. But in the meantime, it's pretty funny. Alright, so Peaches right now is good to go. Oh, item storage is full. So, Peaches will obviously need to be leveled up. Hey, welcome back, Demon Pumpkin. Peaches will obviously need to be leveled up, but for right now, Peaches is good. Tomorrow is the day. Tomorrow is what day? Alright, I guess I'll put up my... Well, Hardstone would be for Wubs. Leftovers are really good. Max Potions, Cleanse Tag, helps repel... Let's put away the Cleanse Tag. I really don't need it. The Spell Tag is useless to me now. Max Revives, Nuggets can both be sold. Carbos, Mint Berry, Potions. Thought you meant Palworld releasing. Has-Been Hotel. Oh, okay. Cool, I guess. Yeah, tomorrow is the day. I'm very sad that I won't be here to play it. But let me tell you, I have thought of a fantastic idea. And I hope you guys really like it, because we thought about it. We were just sitting here talking about the game and everything and all the new pals that are coming out. But, like, we looked at each other after we came up with the idea, and it's just gold. It's gold. I'm probably gonna have to actually edit a video together, because it's just so good. I can't just leave it as a live stream material. So, alright, let's go ahead and sell those nuggets and max repels. Get those out of the way. Alright, 2 nuggets. Sell that max revive. Not max repels. Alright. Who could use the Carbos? I think we have relatively fast Pokemon. Like Monte Carlo's fucking blazing at this point. 151, definitely going. Orcs, let's see what you're looking like. Because you can do the servants to the pals or give them the guns. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty cool. I have a lot of intention to do it. 109, not bad, not great, but it's okay, it's solid. Bobo, I don't even need to look at. Let's see what Peach looks like, though. What have you missed? Misty, that's about it. Let's see, at 42, it has some pretty slow speed. So, maybe Peach? Let's check Wubs. Oh, yeah. I guess Wubs will really be the one who needs the Carbos. Sure. Make it a little bit faster. Check out Palworld tomorrow, see how it goes. Hope you have a good time at the convention. Yeah, I'm really hoping so. But yeah, let me know how it is. I know it's multiplayer, so 100%, like I said, if there is a way to set up a server, I would absolutely love to set up a server with everybody who has it. It would be great to just be playing in the middle of a live stream and have a whole bunch of people doing shit. I'll probably end up having a single-player thing to test stuff, and also a multiplayer server to actually play with people. Alright, so let's take a look at what we have left. So, Cerulean is done, Vermilion's done, Lavender doesn't have a gym, Celadon is done, Saffron is next, I think. Fuchsia is complete. Seafoam. Cinnabar, I think we'll need to go ahead and knock Cinnabar. Pallet Town, we'll have to go through. Viridian, Pewter. So, we have Viridian, Cinnabar, and Saffron left. And that's it. Did you know that the person that did the first randomized Nuzlocke cheated using Revive? I did not. Like I said, I am fairly new to the Nuzlocke community, so there's a lot of stuff that I don't honestly know about things. So here's what we're gonna do. Brew is now the current Pokemon to be given the XP share. He is going to be the one getting leveled up. Let's take Orcs to the top here. Oh, Jesus Christ. When it comes to the pals, you're gonna abuse them? I mean, I guess if that's how you want to treat your pals. Excuse me. Guess I need some water. But yeah, so apparently there is like a happiness system in there too. So your pals can be more, what's it called? They'll be more productive if they're happy and stuff like that. But yeah, you can do some pretty heinous things to your pals. Yeah, I guess flying out to the Indigo Plateau is going to be our best bet. Want to battle Huey the Sailor? You want to build Russia to its former glory? Well, I don't know. Russia has gone through many different civilizations at this point. Many different regimes and stuff. I don't really have too much to say about Russia, to be frank. You're gonna butcher your pals who get weak. Man, that sounds terrible. Very unfortunate. That one sailor's been the only DMs this poor kid's been getting? Yeah! I mean, he's like, man, what are the kids doing? Better call him up. But hey, I mean, the school kid gave me a ton of DMs when I first got in. You're not Frank, you're Azon. Got him. Told me. Excuse me. Bruce should get some serious levels off of this, I think. There might be good places to actually level up Brew, but I'm gonna have to, like, let it do its thing. Would be if it helps Scotland, you know, flavor. I see. Yo, why is it taking so much for Brew to level up? I've gone through 2 of these things. Have you played any Pokemon games before? Me? What's a Pokemon? Before the challenge? Yeah, before this challenge, I actually did play, I mean, I had played through Generation 1, Generation 2, and I had played Generation 5, which is Black and White. I do have Black 2. I have everything up to Black 2, White 2. I just never had the opportunity to play it or the time or anything else. So it's not like I'm unfamiliar with Pokemon. I've never done a Nuzlocke before. I've never considered doing any competitive gameplay or anything else. So a lot of this is still fairly new to me. The River Clyde in Glasgow leads to the Atlantic Ocean. That's a river, all right. River with a tributary. Also, Demon Pumpkin, if you're butchering the ones that get weak, I mean, you have to raise them to be strong. So if they're getting weak, then it means you're not raising them. So that would kind of be on you if they're getting weak. Oh. Oh, okay. Guess it went to sleep. I don't know what the Ursa Ring actually gives because I haven't fought the Ursa Ring yet. Brew is at 17. Well, yes, but you expect them to get stronger on their own? You gotta take them out and do stuff with them. I saw something the other day, like the sheep one, that I knew that you could pick it up and use it as a shield, but I was like, I didn't know that when you were using it as a shield, it's sitting there screaming and crying. I was so sad when I saw that. Alright, here we go. Come here, Goldbat. Yeah, this is probably going to be the best place for me to just work. I think Dugong is just, like... Orcs is an absolute machine. Orcs is probably just going to demolish most everything it comes across. When you find cooler pals, you'll not do that to the lesser ones. You're not going to level up your lesser pals. I think your lesser pals are still pretty important from what I've seen. They do a lot of the manual labor. They do a lot of the, like, tiny crafts and building for bullets and stuff like that, so I think you'll still need them around. Ooh, let me take a look at Houndour's moveset. Houndour's moveset. Because I think it has a decent moveset, but I believe you need to actually keep it at... I believe you need to actually keep it at, a Houndour for a little bit. You'll completely ignore the lesser, cooler pals. Or the less cooler pals. That's unfortunate. Listen, I know exactly what I'm going to be doing. I have a whole plan set out already. Should you give your starter the Dragon Terra type for anyone who's played Scarlet? Alright, for anybody who has played Scarlet, that's a question for you guys. Let's see, Bite, Feint. It learns Crunch at 43. Bite at 20, Feint at 27, Flamethrower, and Crunch. It can actually learn quite a bit as egg moves. Beat Up, Counter, Fire Spin. Fire Spin's pretty solid. Pursuit, Rage, Reversal, and Spite. It can learn Sunny Day. It can also learn Fire Blast, which... I don't remember where to get Fire Blast, but Fire Blast is absolutely going to go on it. We'll probably have it do Flamethrower and Fire Blast, and then we'll have Crunch and probably Feint Attack or Bite. I don't know. I don't know which would be better. I could do Roar to force the opponent off of me, but we'll get to that bridge when we cross it, I suppose. No one has responded there, Lucas. I'm sorry, but I think you're going to have to make that decision on your own. Let me see what it looks like for Houndoom. So 47 for its max stuff for Crunch. Where Houndoom would learn Crunch at 52, which isn't too bad. It's not too bad at all. Whoa! What the fuck? Why can Houndoom learn Solar Beam? What the heck is this? It can learn Shadow Ball too? And Iron Tail? Ooh, it's got some options, doesn't it? Hyper Beam? It's got Tox. Wow. Damn, Houndoom has a massive range. That's big. Mud Slap, Shadow Ball, Solar Beam, Iron Tail. It's got a huge range. That's awesome. Okay, yeah, Crunch at 52 is fine. I think I'll just evolve it when it comes up. Just so I can get its damage up faster. Nuzlocke ended today. His Pokemon died. Whose? Is that the guy you were talking about before? I guess, how did his Pokemon die? You'd leave if you had a base to defend it? Yeah, this is a game I seriously considered playing in, like, a PvP mode, rather than just a PvE mentality. I very much considered PvP for Power World. His Pokemon died to a bug? Like big ones? There's some pretty cool looking ones. But yeah, if people play Power World, I'd be more than happy to play with them. As long as they're not sitting there trolling the shit out of me. Orcs is trying to learn Safeguard. No. Safeguard is not going to do anything for me at this point. An Gyarados level 100? Oh. That's interesting. Suppose they just encountered it at the wrong spot? Alright, Brew at 19. It's going. It's going slow, but it's going. Here, let's speed this the heck up. Because I know this is going to take forever. Here we are. Everyone's favorite music. Final boss of the third Pokemon. Huh. Final boss. That does sound like a hell of a final boss. If you're gonna make a server you join. Trying to learn Bite. Make room for Bite? Absolutely. We'll get rid of Leer for now. Huh. It's not gonna do anything crazy to me, so I guess we'll just Aurora Beam it. Sure. Not worth the XP. I guess it is worth the XP. It's not great XP, but it's fine. Bite's a low-level move nowadays. Yeah, but it's still a dark move, and dark moves are extremely strong in Gold and Silver. I've always liked Bite. I've always thought it was a fairly solid move. Fairly good early move, with a lot of utility. Better than Scratch, anyway. How about being allies then? Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I just gotta figure out how to get servers and stuff set up and things like that and get a feel for the game. I wonder if I can headbutt it on its headbutt it down. No. I cannot headbutt it down. Alright, I'll just surf it out. Jesus. Jesus! So concerning. Yeah, we'll surf. Gotta catch them all. I'm not a Pokemon. I know I look like a Pokemon, but I'm not. I'm not a Pokemon. Alright. Pray to him, Jesus. Hey, took it out one headbutt. Nice. Alright. I gotta keep in mind ice beams. Yeah, look at that. Houndoom already. Nice and solid. Looking like a living drawing of a dog. That's kind of what it is. It's kind of exactly what it is. 8. We will get 2 more, so... Seven. Six. What kind of Pokemon are you? How do you do the things you do? What kind of Pokemon are you? How do you things the things you do? Are you using a bite attack? Or are you using pursuit to get back? Ba-na-na, ba-na, ba-ba-ba. Don't mind me, I'm an idiot. Shiny Fakemon? Yeah, that's basically... It's funny because, like, not too far off of the actual song. Oh, shit. I had no idea. I had no idea what the song was. Alright, 5 more. The thing is, like, it's funny because my mascot, whatever I end up playing, people always associate it. When I was playing Ark, people thought it was a dinosaur. When I started playing Fallout, people were like, oh, look, it's chibi dog meat. And now, like, people are thinking it's a Pokemon because I'm playing Pokemon. I feel like I need to give it a little trainer hat. Oh, what the heck did you just say? What did you just say? You got the... Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, I don't know why it won't let you post links. I have tried to undo it, but it doesn't. If these nuts die, I'm crying. I don't think we have a D's Nuts anymore. D's Nuts was way back in red. Alright, I think we are almost out of ice beams. Alright, you have a good night. 2 more ice beams. Brew's coming along pretty swell. Just enter, what kind of Pokemon are you? Yeah, today is just gonna be mainly I need Houndoom for Saffron. So that is the whole reason we're doing this. It's from the 2BA Master album. Huh. You're Beethoven. They made a whole song about you called Roll Over.
Damn, look at these sick-ass Gravelers.
I think I should be able to, like, Aurora Beam through the Gravelers, even though it's weak with the Never Melt Ice. It should do enough. Yeah, perfect. I think Ice is actually more effective against these Gravelers than anything. Everyone's favorite song, right? Do. 28. Man, it's moving, isn't it? It's really going here. Yeah, we'll just get Surf out of the way. Surf, I think, is the weakest of my possible moves, so... Well, Headbutt is technically the weakest of my moves, but... I think I know what it is. I think I know why no one calls me, because I spend so much time in caves, I have no reception. I'm one of your favorite streamers? You've been watching me for a day! How do you know I'm your favorite streamer? Trying to learn Feint Attack. Feint Attack is kind of a false swipe thing, isn't it? Deals damage but doesn't knock. How many Pokemon have fainted? A lot. This is gonna be our new Diglett cave. Feint Attack. Let's see. FLFA. Feint Attack. Always hits, even during an opponent's... Ah, I see. So, infinite accuracy. With not too bad a... like, at 60 power, that's not half bad. I mean, what's Bite's power in comparison? So Bite has 60, but it also comes with a 30% chance to flinch. So both Bite and Feint Attack. Feint Attack is a Dark Swift, but Bite has a flinch. We'll keep Bite. Feint Attack is fairly strong, but I'd have to get rid of... like, the only other option would be Smog. Which I think Smog is considered poison? I literally have a list of all of these moves right next to me. Smog is... yeah, Smog is considered poison with almost no power, but a 40% chance to poison. That's not bad. Moves that never miss are universally pretty solid. Smog is pretty cheeks. I think we'll get rid of Smog. I mean, it's okay. Yeah, it gives poison, but... I'm sure a lot of people will have a lot of stuff to say about that. Just realized that there's no routes in Paldea. Oh, there's no way to, like, determine where... well, there are open areas, so you can determine what, like, areas there are. Isn't Ember and moves like that 30% chance to burn with higher power? I'm not sure, but I will look it up in a second. Let me check. So, Ember. Ember, I believe, has a base 10% chance to burn. It's 40 power with a base 10%. I'm not sure if it scales with damage or with level, but let's check it out. Has a 10% chance to burn. Check flamethrower while you're at it. Alright, cool. Give me a second. No, it looks like it affected by Protect, not affected by Magic Code or Snatch, not affected by King's Rock. What's your favorite and least favorite types of Pokemon? I have realized that I am a water trainer. If I had to choose any type of Pokemon, I would definitely end up... it looks like it's a static 10%. Yeah, and it doesn't have... it doesn't have any scaling, I think. But it may... yeah, you're right. It may have been in Ruby. Same thing with Flamethrower. Flamethrower is a 95. Damn, I didn't realize it was that strong. 95, that is really solid. With 15, definitely outpaces Ember, for sure. Still a 10% chance, so... still, Yeah, when I get Flamethrower, it'll probably just replace Ember. Alright, we're down to 9 Ice Beams. We have Headbutts, but... 8... 7... Steel, but I don't hate any type, but Rock, sadly. I would say if I had to dislike any type, it would probably be Poison types. I don't think there's any Poison type that I've really liked. I think Ice are pretty cool, they're just under, like, rated. But I don't think there's a Poison type I've ever enjoyed. Who's the next gym leader? It is Sabrina. That's the reason why we're leveling up Brew right now. Is to take him into the gym to fight Sabrina. Okay, 5... 4... 3... 2... Ember is so bad, they had to invent a new fire move for Cyndaquil to act as an in-between for Ember and Flamethrower. Oh, are you talking Flame Wheel or whatever it was? Yeah. Ember is, like, it's not a terrible move, but, like... It's pretty, yeah. Flame Wheel is what I was thinking of, but, like, it's not great. It's a move that gets outpaced very quickly in comparison to, like, Vine Whip or Water Gun. I actually feel like Ember outpaces Water Gun just by a little bit, because just strictly because of the status effect. But not by much, that's for sure. Not by much. Alright, let's actually take a look at its stats now. Brew's doing pretty solid at the moment. At level 31. Yeah, look at that special attack. 86. This thing is gonna smack some people. Having Ember being your Charmander's only fire move was so painful. Yeah, it was pretty bad. But you got Flamethrower on it, I believe. I think it was, like, really high up, but I thought you got Flamethrower on Charmander. We're just gonna surf. Google cockatrice, it's good. I mean, isn't a cockatrice just the ancient Greek creature? Or ancient Roman creature? Or ancient Indian creature? I mean, depending on which cockatrice you're looking at. But is it a Pokemon? I mean, until it gets Flamethrower, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Only having Ember was the worst. Like, having a Pokemon that couldn't do anything but gently roast something on an open fire, where it would, like, take a matchstick to another Pokemon, and you'd be like, what up, Pokemon? And it would be like, hey, Google it, just Google it, just Google it. I'm not sure if you know this, but I'm in the middle of grinding. Ember till 46? Are you serious? Holy heck, I didn't realize it was that long. That's insane. That you'd have to deal with the Charmander up until 40. It's funny because I always thought Charmander was strong. But, like, I guess now thinking about it, maybe Charmander was really bad and we all just didn't understand it was bad. Whereas Squirtle and Bulbasaur had a lot more stab moves you could teach them. Yeah, I do remember I've always been a Squirtle player. It may be where my love of water types came from, just because Squirtle was always reliable. And, like, it took me forever to learn that a strong defense is way more important than a strong attack. Yeah, strong attacks will end the game faster, but a strong defense means you could sit there and just tank. And in the world of Pokemon, defense is definitely better than attack, in my opinion. Unless you're one-shotting something, then that's what matters. Either you go for infinite attack, or you go for, like, infinite defense. But I prefer a very defensive Pokemon. You know, Blastoise, Blissies, Snorlaxes. Honestly, Slash became Charizard's signature move more than Ember. Yeah, I can see it. Slash is a pretty solid move. Especially because in, like, Gen 1, Slash had, I think, a super high crit rate, right? What will you do about DLCs in the Gauntlet? I will play them. That's what I will do with them. I mean, they're still part of the game as far as I'm concerned. I mean, but that is literally so far off in the future, it hasn't even, like, it's not even a thought. It's not even a thought. Because it's so far out there. Oh, I guess we're down to Aurora Beams. Always has a higher crit rate, but that in tandem with the crit rates being tied to speed. More crit often than not. Yeah, it was a good move. It was a really good move. Because Gen 9 has 2, just saying. Yep, I'm aware of it. But Gen 9 is literally months and months and months away. Like, right now, I gotta think about Silver, and then I have to think about Crystal, and then I have to think about Gen 3. Like, Gen 9 is so far away. To the point that Persian has a competitive niche in Ruby due to its slash having 98, 97. Wow, that's insane. Yeah, I know a lot of people recommended I use Persian, because I got a Meowth, and, you know, my team was just so strong at that point. It made no sense to go ahead and use a Persian. Alright, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Only close to like 100 hours away, give or take. You have no idea what you're talking about. I'm sorry to say. If you think Generation 9 is like 100 hours away, I'm just gonna open this up for you real quick. I have 74 hours currently in golds. And considering that Silver's gonna look very similar, and Crystal's gonna look even longer because of the way that Crystal is, just two games is going to, like, blow that out of the water. I'm honestly thinking, like, I've put the timer at roughly 2.5 years to finish this challenge. That's where I've assumed it's going to take. It's about 2.5 years to finish. I mean, I'm not too worried. I mean, it's not like there's a big rush 1,000 hours? Try like 6,000 hours. Maybe around 6,000 hours is more accurate. Let's just go heal right now. No reason to just sit around or wait till it runs out. Maybe like 7,000 hours, because when I put in my time for Arc in a year, I was putting in roughly on average about 6 hours a day. Have you thought about how you're gonna handle Let's Go Pikachu? And I'm not gonna handle Let's Go Pikachu, not at all. I understand that people have said that, quote, somebody said they are mainline games, but I'm sorry. The gameplay is not, it's not the same. It is not a mainline game. I don't give a damn what anybody else says. It completely, I think it's just mainline games, not Colosseum Rise of Dark. Yeah, it's just mainline. And I know that people will say the Let's Go series is, they said it was mainline, but it's not. Just like how our Arceus Legends is not a mainline game either. No remakes? What do you mean? Yeah, all the remakes. Or are you saying no remakes? Yeah, remakes, just not Let's Go. I don't consider Let's Go as mainline. I feel like they said it was mainline, so that way they can be like, oh yeah, this is a mainline game. If you want to play all the mainline games, you're gonna have to play Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. You know, they were capitalizing on the facts, and that's assuming that I make it there? Yeah. That's assuming I make it there first try. Because make it there I will. But... make it there I will. But, like, make it there first try? That's the true dream. That's why I'm kind of, like, really being careful and trying my best and pushing for things, because I know that it's gonna be a little difficult and I'm gonna really have to push. Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu are remakes of Pokemon Yellow. I mean, they're technically, like, Ruby remakes, but they're really not. They're more... Hello? They're more like... if any later games are going to risk, it's not going to be Let's Go. Yeah, absolutely. If I was going to risk it in a later game, it's certainly... Can you imagine... I get through 34 games. I finish off Scarlet and Violet. And then I get into Let's Go, and suddenly I get knocked out in a Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee game. Can you imagine how fucking disappointing and disheartening that would be? That'd be the worst. Yeah, but I think the Let's Go games are like... I don't know, they're more like trying to get people who were interested in Pokemon Go, interested in buying Pokemon games by introducing them to the concept of Pokemon. Get to throw stuff at the streamer redeem. Oh yeah, they're models of the actual dog. That's why it's called imposters. Bruise at 38. Man, look at this boy. But Crunch is really what we need. Bite's strong, but Crunch is better. And unfortunately, Crunch is like 52, so... What, the glitch dog? It's just an imposter. It's just an imposter. It's imposter Azon. It likes ya, and it won't ya. Let's Go games are remakes of Gen 1's plot. It's meant to be a bridge for growth. Yeah, exactly. It's meant to be a bridge, a funnel, shall we say. Because a bridge, I guess, would be a good way, but I think it's more meant to be a funnel. To try and get people to fall down the slippery slope and then get caught in the hole. That is Pokemon. Can do this easy way. We can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. The choice is yours. Well, I see that you want to do this the hard way. Vladimir from that one anime. I'll say, dude, like, look at this. Look, Orcs is gonna slap into level, like, 70 in no time. I mean, it could probably solo its way through everything. But we're using Orcs as more of a I have to deal with this threat right now. And it's really just my grinding mon more than anything. Only because I don't think Lantern would be strong enough to deal with some of these guys. Say the whole thing, I want ya. Man, I don't know the whole thing. I just remember those couple of bits there. Listen, Boondocks, I fucking love Boondocks. Boondocks is a masterpiece of a cartoon. Like, there's so many good references and great jokes and wonderful commentary in that show. It was one of my favorite cartoons. You know, I think the funniest part was, you know, like, I used to get a kick out of listening to be like, "Old Uncle Ruckus, he's gonna show you what you really want. Ah, I see you there standing there around the corner." And we're not gonna say anything that Uncle Ruckus is gonna say, because we all know that is a slippery slope that I cannot go down. So, all right, 3 more beams, 2 more beams. Alright, it's got 1 beam left, so Boondocks is great. Yeah, I love the Boondocks. What a great cartoon. Level 40. Alright, Brew is definitely strong enough to start doing things on its own, I think. We're gonna switch it up with Peach, though, and see if Peach can do its stuff. Uncle Ruckus runs the economy. Hey! Darien Games, hello and welcome. How are you doing today? You can't listen to that one song that Uncle Ruckus made without Twitch being... Yeah, of course. You can't listen to anything Uncle Ruckus without Twitch being mad. I know exactly what you're talking about. Nothing that comes out of that man's mouth is safe for work. Hey, it can take on Golbats on its own. Phenomenal. This is good. I'm gonna go a little slow. It's a bop, though. It sure is. There are some great songs out. Like, okay, so in terms of, like, music that I love listening to, I have 4 great genres in my life. 1940s music. I've got an absolute love for, like, big band era stuff. EDM. Mainly, I fall on the trance side of stuff, so I really like, you like the prison episode? Oh, boy. I really like dance music and stuff, you know. When I tend to listen to trance, it just kind of reminds me of friends that aren't around any longer. Last time you watched the stream was Ark Survival? Jeez, that was forever ago. Yeah, okay, let me give you a heads up, and let me fill you in on what's happened since then. So, since the last time Ark has rolled around, I have attempted the inventory-only Minecraft Hardcore Challenge, which I failed after, like, the 5th time. It's not that it can't be done, it's just that it was infuriating, and I really didn't want to continue it. Let's see, what else? I did a no fast travel of the entirety of Elder Scrolls, so that was pretty cool. I also maintained the record for the world's first person to do a no fast travel of Elder Scrolls. Are you okay there, Sebastian Fernandez? Now that you've done all of that? No, you know what? It's gonna hurt if I fight this thing. It's not worth it. So, like, classic rock. I really like classic rock a lot. I think there's a lot of good stuff out there. There's so many, like, psychedelic era bands that just are not out there in the public eye. It's mind-boggling. Like Camel. Like, Camel is fantastic. And most people haven't heard of Camel because they came out around the same time as, like, Pink Floyd and such. So you don't hear about groups like that. Let's see. And hardcore gangster rap. I do love me some really hardcore rap. I don't know what it is. There's just something about the rhythmic lyrics of somebody robbing a bank and slapping some bitches that just gets me flapping my arms. Oh, man. But yeah, those are my main 4 pillars. I can basically listen to anything. I don't have a problem with any type of music. But yeah, those are just my main 4. Go, 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 go. You are gay? Oh no, here we go. Okay, let me just level with you. Are you here to troll, or are you here to actually watch the content? Because, like, I can sit here and interact with you, and you can sit here and troll, and you can do this all day if you would like. It's your choice, really. I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but, like, wouldn't you rather just have a conversation rather than be like, I'm gay? Could tell your contest has changed to make sense in the last 2 years. Well, it mainly changed because, you know, my channel has always been about challenges. So, I don't really care about the genre. I've never cared about the game itself. I care more about the difficulty of the challenge, than anything. I like to do stuff that really brings out the difficulty of what it is to, like, just play games in general. You know that I'm always chasing after that first initial thing of, you know, beating Mario or beating Bowser for the first time in his little clown car thing, or finishing my first 100% run of Crash Bandicoot. You know, chasing after those gamer goals that we all had as kids. And these challenges, although they're insanely long and insanely tough, they really do remind me of how it is to be a kid, just enjoying a lot of these games the way I used to. You know, we had all of this time to invest into it. And sure, some of them can be boring. Some of them take too long. But I feel accomplished because I know nobody else is gonna attempt it. I know nobody else is gonna try and do what I'm doing because you're Brazilian? And seriously? Alright. So, what does Brazilian have to do with anything? But Brazil, I think you might actually be only the 2nd Brazilian I've had on the channel. So it's pretty cool. I think South America has slowly found its way to the channel, so that is pretty cool. Europe was really quick to get on the channel. I see a couple of... I've seen Guatemalans, Nicaraguans, Mexicans, and I think you are the second Brazilian to come in, so... That's pretty chill. You're the only one mental enough to try them? I don't know if I'm mental enough. I just have a lot of patience. That's all. I know a lot of people wouldn't want to attempt them because they just seem so long. But, like, here's the thing. It's popular. People are gonna come in and watch. People are gonna tell their friends that I'm doing something crazy. You don't understand what I'm saying at all? Ah, okay. So if you don't understand, I don't actually have a response for this. Normally I would come up with some smart-ass thing to say, but I have no... You're using a translator? Ah, okay. Well, like I said, welcome to the channel regardless. Like, I don't have an issue with you being here. I'd prefer if you didn't troll and just talk if you want to talk or anything, but like... You know, you could use the internet how you feel like. So, welcome to the channel regardless. Are you a fan of Pokemon? Or did you just happen to come across this? This was my first ever, like, Nuzlocke. So I've never done a Nuzlocke, and it's been like 10 years since I've played Pokemon. So... I'm getting back into something I haven't done in forever. Also, I'm curious. Now, since you are using a translator, I'm real curious. How does the translator work? Is it like a talk-to-text translator? So I'm talking, you have it up there, and it's translating for you? Or is it like a translator that's translating in real time, where it hears what it's saying, and then it's like text-to-speech, where it says it to you? Because I'm real curious about the translator part. I've had a few people come in with translators before. Am I gonna catch every single legendary Pokemon? Haha! No. Not at all. We're not gonna be catching a bunch of legendary Pokemon. 1, too risky. 2, some of them are a little too cheesy. I don't really like the idea of catching legendary Pokemon. I'll catch them because they're convenient or useful, but I'm not catching them because they're overpowered. Like, I gave up my Lugia spot for a seal. If that tells you how much I care about legendaries. The only reason I caught Ho-Oh is because I thought that I needed Ho-Oh at the time, and I thought that Ho-Oh was going to replace it. But I have Houndour, so I don't need Ho-Oh, and I used my Master Ball on Ho-Oh, which I shouldn't have, because I should have saved the Master Ball for... I should have saved the Master Ball for Snorlax. Do I like Fallout? Holy shit, do I like Fallout! I love Fallout! Man, Fallout's what got me into, like, big band era music to begin with. I had a level 1000 Fallout 4 challenge going on my channel for a long time. I think it was like 100-something, closing in on 200 days into it. But, like, it just got so boring. It wasn't bad, like, the challenge wasn't terrible, but man, was it boring. I had a really nice setup, too. So I went over to Spectacle Island in Fallout 4, I built a giant trap, I had Radstags out in the back, I had Yaoguai next to a bunch of Deathclaw traps, and so what I would do is, I would take out the Radstag, collect all the Radstag meat, reset the things with carrots that I had at one of my farms, reset that, go take out the Yaoguai, use the Radstag meat to reset the Yaoguai traps, and then go take out all of the Deathclaws and reset those traps with the Yaoguai meat. And it was pretty effective. I was making about a level every time I went through those traps, roughly about a level every time. And then all I have to do is fast travel back to Sanctuary, run out to the Abbott Farms, grab my carrots, switch back over to Spectacle, take out the deer, take out the Yaoguai, take out the Deathclaw, reset all the traps, and then repeat the process. But man, was it boring. Like, not a bad thing at all, but it was definitely boring. But it was pretty efficient. It was pretty efficient. I think it would have been better had I had a better source of, like, metal and copper. Because I think those were my big things. I needed metal, copper, or steel, copper, oil, and gears. And I had no consistent way to get all of those things. So, that was kind of the issue with the build. It wasn't so much the fact that the grind was boring, it was the fact that I had to do the grind and then I would have to stop to go hunting down the junk that I needed to reset the traps. So yeah, I mean, maybe one day I will go back to that and continue the level 1000 grind, but boy, is it Metal Gear. Yeah, Metal Gears, you got it. I had to break down Metal Gears every time that I wanted to go ahead and do it. But yeah, I loved me some Fallout. My first Fallout was Fallout 2. You should do a melee-only challenge. It'd be fun to watch and still difficult. The end goal, you'd be complete every quest. I actually had almost every quest completed on mine. I had a quest glitch out on me, so there wasn't anything I could do, but all I had left were Radiant quests. And melee only is difficult, but it's not impossible. I've seen quite a few melee only, and melee is extremely, extremely broken. Especially if you start out and do something early, like Nuka World. Get yourself the Disciple's Knife, and just level that thing up a little bit. It's so broken. Because then you can go over for the sneak attacks, and you're getting, like, 15 times damage on the sneak attack, plus the melee from the actual knife itself, plus the instant bleed damage that it inflicts. Like, once you get that knife, any melee-only builds gameplay just becomes pointless. But yeah, even going through the glowing sea wasn't good enough to keep up with the amount of XP that I needed. I think I was closing in on, like, level 200 or something as well. So, what's your mascot's organ structure and anatomy? That's a really good question, and I don't think I've come up with it. Remind me about this later. Maybe I'll do some artwork and post the anatomy of a Zonavox. Because that's pretty... Hell yeah! We got flamethrower now! We're about to piss on some ants! Delete an older move? Hell yeah. Get rid of Ember. Suck on that! Alright. I don't really know what to do with this thing now that it has Flamethrower. But I know that it's capable of doing shit on its own now. Oh, Perry the Hiker. What up, Hiker? Got a minute? My Onyx is looking awesome. Oh, okay. Thanks, Perry. Alright, where can we go to actually fight things with this? I don't think there's any good locations to go to for this. Maybe I should just, you know what? We'll go from Pewter, we're gonna head out to Viridian, we're gonna pass Viridian, go to Pallet, and we're gonna go over to Cinnabar. I think that's what we're gonna do, is knock out Blaine. Please don't tell me I need a cut Mon to get through this. I'm gonna be real mad if I need a cut Mon to get through this damn place. You started on Fallout, and it sucks that there's not much challenging content, but Fallout London mods seems like the best mods ever. I would love to see, like, I say multiplayer Fallout, but I don't mean 76. I mean, like, I don't know, I feel like there's some... In the first anime, Nurse Joy had differences on their hats. Yeah, so you could tell which one you were dealing with. Yep. I liked Fallout. I think Fallout 2 is still one of my favorite Fallouts, followed by Fallout 4. I know a lot of people like to rag on Fallout 4 being like an everyman Fallout game, but it's not bad. Just because it's very vanilla and mediocre doesn't make it terrible. But yeah, I like Fallout 2. I like a lot of the options that it gives you, things you can do. Route 2. What do we have? No, not 26. Route 2. Let's see what we have available to us. Caterpies, Metapods, Butterfrees, Pidgeys, Pidgeotos. Ooh. 5% chance at a Pikachu. A Hoot-Oot or a Noctowl, which we have. A Spinarak. So, our chances are 5% Pikachu or Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree. Hypothetically, what if you were to drink water right now? This is a threat? Stand by. I'm gonna, hypothetically speaking, I'm certainly not getting up to go find water right now. Definitely not doing that. Don't mind that my voice is getting far away. I'm just stretching. I'm just stretching while not looking for water that I put somewhere. Boy, wasn't it convenient that I had water next to me the whole time, right? Look at you hypothetically getting water with those hypothetically dry-ass lips. You guys fucking get me with the dry-ass lips every time. It fucking cracks me up. Because every time you say dry-ass lips, I'm like having to moisten my lips because, like, you make me think about licking my lips, and I'm like, fuck. Good challenge. Doom Eternal, something melee or one weapon only. I've actually never played Doom, the new Doom, or Doom Eternal, so I mean, yeah, that could be something. We're gonna put orcs in the way. Let's see. Caterpie will only pop out in the daytime, so we have no chance at catching a Caterpie right now. We have a 5% chance of catching a Pikachu, so I think we're just gonna chill off on Route 2. Not worry about it. But we are gonna go ahead and put Brew up front. Okay, actually, hold on guys, I'll be right back. Listen, you guys, I had one sip of water, and my bladder was like, you better evacuate, bitch! Like, one sip of water, and that was it. Don't you ever do that to me again. Alright, I think these are bug dudes, so we can probably flamethrower. Why don't girls like bugs? Girls do like bugs, you're just finding the wrong girls. You gotta find a roach girl. Huh? You gotta find a girl who's into roaches. That way, when you invite her to your apartment, she's... Desert lips. Man, my lips are usually pretty moist. I don't usually have dry-ass lips, but... when you guys point out dry-ass lips, my brain is like, oh, dry-ass lips. And it just, I gotta moisten them right there. My bug Pokemon are tough. Prepare to lose. Okay. Whatever. Get Shrek'd, kid. Beedrill? Yours are dry? Why you got dry-ass lips? Listen. Take those lippies and get them moist right now. But yeah, I've seen a few Fallout mods and everything. I think I would personally... I don't know. I don't know if there are good Fallout mods. The problem is that the Fallout modding community is alright. But I really feel like there's a lot of missed potential in the games that they do, because they're making them feel way easier to get into, but they don't feel like good games. They just feel like copy pastas stuck in a post-apocalyptic nuclear environment. A girl told me that she was into roaches and bugs. I'd tell her to go to her place and she was listening to Papa Roach. Ah. That is one type of roach. Did you know that if you're drunk driving, you're drunk? What? You mean to tell me if you're going ahead and you're gobbling glizzies and throwing back the 40s, that's illegal? While driving? I don't believe you. Funnily enough, I do think that fucking what's-his-name, that Orcs could absolutely demolish this gym right now. And I don't think it would even have a trouble. Drunk driving is only a crime if you're caught. Listen! It's a crime regardless if you're caught. Don't drink and drive, children. Ultra Balls, Hyper... Man, this guy's selling bullshit. Flower Mail, the only useful thing he's got. Oh, actually, hold on while I'm here. Let's sell my Revive. The reason you're my favorite is because you're fun to talk to? I'm glad you think so. I try my best to be as entertaining as possible. Club for top trainers to battle. I don't know if Brew could take it. I know exactly what's in there. You won't drunk drive when you're older? I'm glad that I could influence somebody's life for the better. Is he gonna go ahead and give me Dream Eater again, just like last time? Yawn. Must have dozed off. This dream about a drowsy. Yep. Let me see what Viridian Jim has. Maybe I should just go ahead and demolish his ass right now, before going anywhere else. Oh, his name is Blue, isn't it? Not Gary. Forgot, Gary exists in the other world. Surge? Man, Surge was a punk. Let's see. Gold, silver, crystal, Viridian Gym. He has a Pidgeot and wow, he has a very solid team. He has a Pidgeot, an Alakazam, a Rhydon, an Arcanine, an Executor, and a Gyarados. With some very solid moves. Maybe I should actually think about this before I go into it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait on this gym because even though it looks like Glock could probably take it, it might actually risk getting knocked out. Silver, you forgot about him? Yeah, Silver was the rival. Let's see what Route 1 has to offer. Probably nothing, especially at night. No, not Kanto. I'm looking for Route 1. You son of a weasel. Pidgeys during day, Sentrets, Furret, and Hoot-Oot. Nope, nothing. The only thing that's gonna pop up is Rattatas and Hoot-Oots. So... Are you streaming on multiple platforms right now? Yeah, I am. So, I'm streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and X right now. On YouTube, I'm pretty sure. Lucas, are you tuning into both of these? How are you seeing YouTube's chat? Trainer meets, the first thing to do is battle. Or maybe say hello. You asshole. You don't just look me in the eye and suddenly throw out your damn Pokemon. What kind of nonsense is that? Yeah, I tend to go ahead and multi-stream. Also, since I have a bunch of people here, hello, welcome, all of that nonsense, I'm gonna go through the announcement stuff first. This weekend I will not be streaming. I will be at a convention, so I will be out of town. I may go ahead and stream just to show you guys what I'm up to and stuff like that, but I am not going to actively be streaming or anything else. If you want to see those streams, you're probably going to have to go over to YouTube, because I don't think I'm going to, like, stream on Twitch or stream on YouTube. So I'm secretly streaming this on Chatterbait. Man, that'd be funny as fuck. Can you imagine? I have a giant audience on Chatterbait, all tuning in, flapping their meats while watching me go ahead and beat up Pokemon. Just saw yesterday's on YouTube morning thing. Ah, okay. What's your X? The same thing as everything else. You know, a Zonavox. That's mainly how you find me on stuff. But yeah, so this weekend won't be streaming because I've got a convention to go to. Just so everyone's aware. I was about to use Electabuzz. Yeah, we'll keep it. We'll keep it. We'll just flamethrower it. I think flamethrower is a pretty multi-answer move. You could also knock out Erica with Brew. I think I already knocked out Erica and Celadon. Fat.
Fuck yeah, baby, you froze these rocks, man! Oh yeah, punchy boy!
Let's go with Bite, because obviously Flamethrower is not going to do shit here. But yeah, I think most of the gyms are... I only have 3 gyms left to go. Cinnabar, Viridian, and Saffron. We can check badges. I think I can only check the badges on...
I'm gonna beam!
I don't think anyone's ever said that in the history of anything. No, I don't think anyone... That's like... That's like this one time... back when I was still in my wild partying days, I had a friend, and he was like, watch, I bet you I've got a better story than you do. And I'm like, oh, are you serious? And he's like, one time, when I was about to go ahead and nut, I whispered in this girl's ear, believe in the heart of the cards. And when she went, what? He shouted Yu-Gi-Oh! At the top of his lungs. Oh, God. I don't think that's about the only time that anyone's ever gonna go ahead and say, I'm gonna beam. What made you switch to being a VTuber? I had actually had the intention to go ahead and do it anyway. The model idea that I had there was already an idea that I wanted to go ahead and do. Luff kind of pushed forward the idea of doing the VTuber thing, because watching her do it, it looked really fun and enjoyable. And since I really wanted to have my model, I figured why the hell not. Hello, Jurian. Welcome. You've come in at a great time. You've completely missed the I'm gonna beam, so that's good. How do you know about that, the rock eyebrow meme? What do you mean? How would no one know about the rock eyebrow? Worst, that one time a dude whispered Shrek is love, Shrek is life. Yeah, I can see it. There's some real weirdos out there who are just gonna say some real weird things to a lady that they're trying to go ahead and give the thump thump. And they're just like, oh no, this bitch. They're gonna say some real weird shit. So... Ivysaur, this bitch doesn't know what's coming. It's about to be my Pokemon all over her Ivysaur. Look at that flamethrower. All over the Ivysaur. Which makes me wonder, if my Pokemon, if they have a grass-type Pokemon, and I use, like, flamethrower on their Pokemon, like, don't you think it would completely set their Pokemon on fire, and they would just be screaming and running in all directions, while its leaves burn to a crisp? And when they take it in, does it, like, instantly heal and regrow all of its leaves and petals and such? Do its vines grow back? Like, is it an instantaneous thing, or is it something they, like, have to wait for? Because, man, if that's instant treatment, why don't we just put people on there? Why don't they just sit people's asses on there and be like, okay, you're healed, get on with your life? You would think that major injuries and stuff would become absolutely, like, extinct overnight with that kind of technology. Pretty sure being burnt alive would fuck up regardless, but I'm talking like the Pokemon. We don't give a shit about the people being burnt alive. We're talking about Pokemon here. Is about to use Starmie? Ooh. Let's change. As much as I would love to go ahead and risk it for the biscuit and give it the bite, I don't think it's worth it. Getting fucking, like, having my Houndoom turn around and getting ass blasted is not in its repertoire for today. Peach, don't you fucking get hit. Thank you. Free Pokemon healthcare, but a can of Coke is more expensive than a Pokeball? Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things that, like, it makes you think about the economy of Pokemon. And since they use Pokemon to run a lot of stuff, like, I'm really curious how a lot of... Huey the Sailor, I know you want to battle, but I'm not over there right now. This, like, the third time this sailor been like, yo, what up, my dude? You want to come Brussel my sprouts? Red's house. Let's talk to his mama. Hi. Red's been away for a long time. He hasn't called either, so I have no idea where he is or what he's been doing. They say that no word is proof that he's doing fine, but I do worry. What the fuck? What kind of knowledge? No word from your child that you haven't heard from is proof he's doing fine. What kind of fucked up Pokemon world do they live in? Where it's like, if you don't hear from your kid for months, they're doing great. They're not dead in a gutter having get beaten up by punchy rocks. They haven't been mugged by Team Rocket. No news is good news. Your kid comes out on your deathbed, you're over there lying on your thing, and suddenly your son comes over to you and he says nothing and just stares at you, and then you die. Yeah, I don't think that's good news. Imagine starting your journey on Palette 1 and that level 40 trainer is there to stop you. Pfft, yeah, that'd be horrendous. Kid brother's the gym leader in Viridian, but he goes to town so often it causes problems for the trainers. Not months, years. Yeah, but she doesn't know he's on Mount Silver. You think Red's mom is gonna go walk up to Mount Silver with her little Mr. Mime and be like, "Oh, I wonder where my son is! Is he behind this rock?" Shouting at the top of her lungs, "Red!" I don't think that's gonna happen. Just pointing that one out. Pokemon Talk isn't a live broadcast. Ooh. Good of you to come all this way. What do you think of the trainers out here? Pretty tough. Collecting Kanto, imagine hard, but the experience is sure to help. Come see me when you get them all. I'll have a gift for you. Jeez, can you... My Pokedex is not coming along really well. The chat is, the voices in my head. I mean, I'd rather have no news than bad news. Yeah, but I mean... This lady's probably sitting there worried and alone, talking to her Mr. Mime, and being like, "Man, I hope my son's okay." And Red's over there, like, doing the very best that he can. But anyway. Imagine Red calling home regularly, but he's mute, so his mom's confused. That's true, because he doesn't say anything. He just picks up the phone, calls his mom, and breathes heavily into the phone. Why isn't Professor Oak saying anything regarding Red? It's probably because I haven't finished all the badges, that's why. I think once you finish the badges is when he mentions, "Hey, there may be a challenge for you on Mount Silver. Why don't you go check it out?" I think that's when it happens. Let me see. We just have to surf down, so... Mom picks up the phone and she gets a text box with ... elliptical text box, and that's it. Alright, let me see if there's any Pokemon to catch in Pallet Town. Probably not. Pallet Town, slogans, and Gen 2 Pokemon Gen 2. Tentacool, Tentacruel, we've already got those. Shelder, Magikarp, Chincho, Lantern. Yeah, so there's nothing here in Pallet Town that we can knock off. Yeah, since we already have the Shelter and Tentacruel, there's nothing here for us. Alright, cool. He's a goddamn level 100 shiny Charizard. Alright, Professor Oak, and is his dad in game theory? Nah, I don't think it's his dad. I remember way back when a lot of people actually thought that Giovanni might have been Ash's dad. There was enough evidence to support it, but not enough evidence to really put the cushions on it and say, yeah, that's the truth. Does Red even have a Pokegear? There were no Pokegears back in Gen 1? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a Pokegear. This is a good idea. I don't know why I didn't think to bring out Peach to handle all of the swimmers. Do you think Giovanni is canonically Silver's dad, though? Maybe. I wouldn't know. Listen, I wasn't there when Giovanni was getting his seal slapped. When he was digging his diglet. Are there even public phones? I think there are public phones, because if you notice on the computers, all of the computers have phones next to them. Which is interesting because it doesn't show you the option to use the computers as phones. But they are connected to the computers. I'll show you the next time we go. I'm pretty sure that there are phones connected to the computers. So there is an option. Think his mom, like Miss Cartman, she had with a Ditto. Why doesn't Red doesn't speak? He's a Pokemon. You think he's that Red's a Pokemon? Is that what it is? In the anime, they do have phones. Yeah, but the anime is Ash. So Ash, Red, and Red in the comics are actually completely different trainers. Silver is Giovanni's son. That's confirmed, though. Which kind of makes you wonder, because Silver has red hair. So, is Giovanni a natural redhead, and he just colors his hair black? And if that's the case, imagine that Red came out with black hair because the mom had dark hair. And so in order to go ahead and remember that Giovanni was the father, she named Red, Red. Oh, what a theory. A game theory. Yeah, we're not gonna not even gonna touch that one, because I know somebody out there is gonna go ahead and... Hey, what are you doing? Yeah, you know what, I'm staring at you. Sitting there nomming on your paws. You're gonna make the floor wet. Talking to my dog. Red is Ash's dad? Oh no, that's way too much. Is Silver a natural redhead? Maybe it's from the mother? Who knows? Yeah, that's true. It could be. That it could be. Alright, anyway guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up for today. For those of you guys who are on Twitch, if you guys want to stand by, let me see about sending you somewhere. But... yeah, if you're new to the channel, make sure to like, sub, share, follow. All of that good stuff helps the channel grow. Hit that notification bell so you're in the know. You know, Monday through Sunday, except for this weekend, because I've got shit going on, so tune on in later. Anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and send people out on Twitch somewhere. You guys chill and stand by. Yeah, I'll let you guys know if I end up doing a stream or something like that. It'll be on YouTube, so just be aware that if something's gonna pop up, it'll be over there. Porcelain, lethal. Oh, Angel Steps. Yeah, that's a good one to raid. I don't ever get the chance to go ahead and see Angel Steps anymore, so. She is my, what you would call VTuber senpai, I guess. Huh? Oshi. Oshi? Is that what it is?
I believe so.
My Yoshi?
Not Yoshi.
My Yoshi! Yoshi!
Oh,
Anyway, guys, you guys have a fantastic weekend. Hopefully I will see you guys again soon. And until then, remember, stay safe, stay cool, stay golden.